Welcome or welcome back, my lovely Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. I hope you guys are having a blessed day today, and this is going to be your next 72 hours prediction here. So make sure you're taking what you feel resonate. These are general style reads, and don't forget to check out all your elements that can fall a category, any other element charts that I have here, and don't forget to look at my other platforms to get more messages. And you can always book a read. Look in the community section for the see all the types of reads and things that I have. Okay, so without further ado, we're gonna do that again. Because I wanted to see what obstacles was removed out of your life here. Yeah, I wanted to redo that again. Bingo. So we have in the next 72 hours, 8 of Cups here. You know, I feel Aries, Leo, Sag, you're making some type of move here in the next 72 hours here. I feel like you're finally done with something, you know, whether it's relationship or walking away from a job. It's something that no longer serves you anymore. Aries, Leo, and Sag, you're like, you know what, I'm packing my bags and I'm officially done. Okay. In general, I do feel there is going to be forward movement in your life. Okay, in the next 72 hours here, you finally get to move forward on something here. You know, maybe there was a freeze, maybe there was a blockage on something you were trying to do or sign up for, something to make happen here. But now I feel in the next 72 hours, it's like, okay, now the program could get back running again. Maybe there was a delay and a setback on something here. But you know, you might get some type of information in the next 72 hours to go, okay, Aries, Leo, and Sag, game on. It's back on again. You can move, you know, back to the regular program or something of that sort here. But for others, I feel like it could just be more so of you here in the next 72 hours moving on from something, you know, making a forward move towards something here. And it could be nerve-wracking for you to do it, but I feel like you're prepared though. You know, to me, I feel like you've been prepared to move on from something. Just by the energy of you looking at how she's prepared with her coat and her scarf, she's already ready. You know, she's ready to walk out in this cold weather. So I kind of feel for some of you, maybe it could be more this energy, like you already were mentally prepared, but perhaps you had to get yourself physically prepared, and now you're physically, mentally, and emotionally prepared for this now, and now you could be able to move forward here. Okay, so there is some forward movement in the next 72 hours. Let's see what your energy is looking like. Our original spirit, what is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius' energy in the next 72 hours? How's their energy looking? Okay, you have Page of Cups here. I feel like you could be in a good move here because, you know, I feel like now that there's forward movement in your energy, and I feel like now that you have finally like moved on from something, you will begin to feel more calm, more happy, you know, more ready for what life has in store for you as well too. Maybe some of you are traveling the next 72 hours here, but I definitely feel like you will start to feel magical. Like I feel like you'll start to feel even more intuitive here, and I feel like you will definitely start to feel this hope energy. You know, maybe hope and faith gets installed back in your life again, and you start just saying like, yes, I know that my blessings is coming. I know that I can have this now. You know, maybe there was someone, or like I said, or something that was blocking, you know, your life and your view and your perception here. You know, maybe the current situation you were in, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, caused negativity, and it caused you to feel and think that things were impossible to happen. But I feel like you will start to feel hopeful. You will start to feel, you know, that miracle. You will believe, you know, in things. You will start to believe in the impossible. And this is how the impossible can happen here. Okay, so that's actually good. Let's see what's bringing you happiness and joy here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in the next 72. And I feel there's two energies behind that Fool being backwards here. For one, I feel like, you know, someone who has done something foolish or dumb or just immaturity person in your energy is out. Okay. And I feel like you guys are no longer being the fool anymore for someone you allowed in your life here. So you're pushing them out, and that's something to make you feel really happy about. Also, I just feel like here, this is a new beginning here. I feel like you guys are walking down this path of new beginnings here. And that is something to be happy about, because I feel like there's a new beginning, a new fresh life here. I feel like there's a new reset in your life here. Like, look how it goes from the coat being on, bundled up, and then now she's feeling free here, right? It's like as the season changes, you're changing. But these are good changes here for your highest good here, right? So that's beautiful. I love that. I love that for you, fire signs. Let's see. Anything else for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in the next 72 hours here? They may need to know. My hand is on this. And we have hostilities. I mean, I'm not going to lie here. I feel like this is just an indicator that there are going to be some people that's not going to be happy here, Aries, Leo, and Sag here, that you are moving on and bossing up. But damn if you do, damn if you don't. Like, you can't make everybody happy. Point blank, period. Okay, so maybe you're going to hear somebody has an attitude that you're cutting people off. Maybe you cut people off. That could be another thing you're doing in the next 72 hours. You decide to cut people off here. Maybe you decide, like, you know what, I don't want to be around these people anymore. I don't want to associate myself around these people no more. You could be cutting off family, Aries, Leo, Sag, and they're not going to be happy about that. They're probably going to be gossiping, mad as hell. But, I mean, it is what it is, because your peace is always should be your top priority at the end of the day, okay? Let's see anything else. Look at that. Look at the confirmation, man. Look at that. 26, 27. Look at that confirmation. And then your energy, 8 of Cups. See what I'm saying? And you see the key word with the hostilities walking away, right? I just said that. Like, some people's going to be having an attitude that you decided to choose you, Aries, Leo, and Sag, and you walking away from the nonsense. It is what it is, but don't look back. Don't entertain the negativity. And look, you're divinely guided and protected by our angel Michael, your guides and ancestors here. So you ain't got nothing to worry about. I just feel like that's like maybe the people you walk away from, it's like they drama starters, but you're protected. They ain't gonna mess with you. And I feel like even if they say something stupid or negative, they're gonna shut up right away. Like, you get what I'm trying to say here. So it's like, I feel like it's that too. Like, whoever you decide to, like, say, okay, I'm done, I'm closing the chapter with, they're not gonna be happy. And like I said, this could be family, this could be friends, this could even be work related here. But you're choosing you, Sagittarius. I said Sagittarius. It's like, you know what I felt? I felt like I was on my Fire and Water channel talking to this Sag. So this can definitely be definitely for Sagittarius, but Aries, Leo, you guys are in the building too, but they're going to be mad. But I mean, it is what it is. You're choosing you at this point here, guys. I feel like the reason why I said your name, Sagittarius, is because in Fire and Water, there was a video I did do that said about you choosing you. So if you didn't see that, you may want to check that out, because it seems like it kind of resonates with this particular read here. Let's see. The 26 and 27 is significant, I feel, too. Maybe all this takes place before the end of this month. Okay. So we're pulling out something with money and career here, and we have love life here. It says free from problems and money troubles, enjoying the passion of love here. See, that's a key word here, free from problems and money troubles. So I feel like that's another thing I feel like you are walking away from. Negativity, drama, and of course, if you've been having any money troubles and things like that here, like that's becoming a thing of the past here. When it says enjoy the passion of love, I feel like you guys will be, with that Fool energy, doing more of what you love here. We even have savings at the bottom of the deck here, and it says you always need to put something away for a bad day. Like, I mean, maybe this is what you've been wanting to do. You've been wanting to create savings for the future here, and maybe you've been having a hard time doing that because of lack of money, or because of negativity around you, or if some of you was in an unhealthy relationship, it could be because of that too. But I just really feel like you walked away from what does not serve you. Listen, I remember saying this a long time ago, and I think I said this on a love read. And if this is considered about love, and you see how love life came out here, you see what I'm saying? So these confirmations hitting, but what I have said before in the read is like, you have to realize, even with love and in a relationship, people can block your blessings even if you're in a relationship with somebody. You don't understand that. Like, you can have someone that's in your life here, and if y'all two are not compatible and y'all don't mix, you will see the signs, and you will notice it all of a sudden you're having a hard time getting a job, or you have a hard time keeping money, or whatever the case may be. And it could be this because this person is enabling you. Like, I mean, this person is draining your pockets here. And it's hard for you to invest in yourself or take care of yourself here. But it's like, as soon as you take that dead weight off you and you move on from it, you start to think more. You're not on cloud 9 anymore. They're not blocking your energy anymore. Then all of a sudden you have opportunities coming towards you. You're able to save money. You're able to invest here. You start to feel good. I even seen people get literally sick behind certain people they are in relationships with because they're not supposed to be with them. It's unhealthy. And when you move on from that, you feel lighter. It's like you don't look drained anymore, So I kind of feel like maybe for some of you, Aries, Leo, and Sag, this is what you are doing here. You're cutting the cords from, what does not serve you. Even if it's not love, like I said, it can be friendships, it can be family, you know, it can be who you work with, your boss. I just really feel like who's been, you know, causing this kind of pain here, you know, you're walking away from it. Okay. All right, let's give you an affirmation towards the end here. Let's get affirmations. And we have, I have the power to create change. Let it. And we also have flowers bloom when I smile. Okay, guys, I love this read for you. Very powerful read here. A lot of confirmations came out into this read, so I hope that it does resonate for you, or some of it in some type of way. Aries, Leo, and Sag, and I will catch you guys again with another Next 72. Take care.